Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Augusta, Illinois and Southeastern High School. Adam Fiber coverage of Southeastern Sun Sports on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Coming on a few seconds early so you can hear the band play the national anthem. We have had a few problems with the interwebs here tonight. I apologize for that. Hopefully we'll get them taken care of. We have somebody running the camera for the varsity game, Chris, I believe, so I appreciate him doing that. As they are doing a cheerleaders dance right now, and then they'll have the starting lineup for the Southeastern Suns. Bryson Tanner, one of the starters. Chase Northern, one of the starters, number 5. Aiden Wilcox, number 12. Clarence Billingsley. And number 24, Cash Lance. So, same suspects from the JV contest are the starters. Braden McClintock is injured. Otherwise, he would be playing, I would imagine. We'll tell you who's starting for South Fulton in just a minute here. Southeastern has the basketball to start the basketball game. And it's rolling around, goes off of Northern, out of bounds. And it'll be South Fulton, I think. South Fulton basketball. So we're going here. 7:47 to go in the first quarter. Down low with the basketball, number 11, Skylar Clemens. His shot's off, no good. Went over Billingsley's head. It's rebounded by Clemens. There's a shot up and off, no good. And that was off the hands of Gabe Nix. And Lance will take it back the other way. A lot of basketball for Southeastern's young team. Cash Lance with the bucket. And the Suns lead by 2 to nothing. Out there with the basketball, number 1, Braden Carithers. Carithers looks down low, Puts a shot up and a pass and a shot up and good by Jackson Miller. Three on the way. Chase Northern. LB Auto Sales three-pointer. And after the shot, a foul away from the basketball. It's going to be called on South Fulton, number 10. That's Jasper Lideker. His first, team's first. 6:20 to go. It's 5-2, excuse me. I forgot to give the 2 to South Fulton on the scoreboard, but it's Southeastern basketball. Cash Lance has it stripped away, gathers it back up, has it blocked, has it taken by Billingsley. And a foul is going to be called. I believe it's on 21 this time. We'll wait and see. Nope, it's going to be on number 11, Kyler Clemens. His first, team second. Now it's going to be nearly stolen away. Lance comes up with it, puts up the shot from about 17 feet, rattles off. And now a foul is going to be called again. It's going to be Bryson Tanner picking up the foul. Bryson Tanner for the Suns getting a foul. It's his first, team's first. And quite obvious this game is going to get taken under control in a hurry, as the last one was not. Shot blocked by Lance on a drive by Lideker. Billingsley came up with it, gave it back to Lance. 5:50 to go. And Southeastern brings it up the floor with a 3-point lead, 5-2. Lance is going to drive. He's going to be fouled. Foul on the floor, no shot, but it's going to be team foul number 3 here early in quarter number 1. Fouls on number 13, Jackson Miller. His first, team's third. So 3 players with 1 foul for South Fulton already. We're not even 3 minutes into the game. As Chase Northern's been running around in circles, the ball hadn't even been given to Tanner to inbound. They're going to call an offensive foul on Clarence Billingsley. Well, that's a pretty touchy foul on Billingsley there, but it's going to be a foul nonetheless. His first, team second. They are taking control of this one, which is good because the other one was nearly got out of hand. Oh, nice pass. Baseline jumper off, no good. That was Carruthers. Now on the floor. Jump ball. Possession to South Fulton. Tanner was down there, had a couple purple jerseys around him, couldn't really do anything with it. Carruthers going to inbound now. He gets it in to Clemens, back to Carruthers. Out top, 10 with the 3 is Lideker. It's off, no good. Tracked down by Clemens. Now it's going to be Miller driving, a reverse layup. Good. Nice looking reverse layup for Jackson Miller. He's got 4. All 4 of his team's 4 points. And with 4:57 to go, it's a 1-point lead for Southeastern as they walk the ball up the floor. Wilcox gives it to Northern. Wilcox, 3 left side, off no good. He gets his own rebound, puts the shot up, it's off no good, and Billingsley is going to get another foul. That's his second. Looks like Ramsey is going to come in. I'd almost imagine it has to be for Billingsley, but I got my glasses off at the moment cleaning them, so I can't really see. It is for Billingsley. He sits down. Baseline jumper off, no good. Shot up off, no good by Clemens. And now a foul called. Going to be on Bryson Tanner. It'll be his second. 4 fouls now on the Suns. 2 apiece for Tanner and Billingsley. Nice pick and roll. Tipped away by Northern. Picked up by Tanner. 4 minutes to go, halfway through quarter number 1. Southeastern with the basketball and a 1-point lead here. All-day tournament's a brew here in the next couple weeks. TSSR will have the Great Western Shootout tomorrow. 8 games in A-Town at Abington, Illinois. Oh, there's a drive and a take by Lance. He can't get it to fall. An outlet pass is way too long, and it goes out of bounds. Looking for Miller was Carithers and just overthrew it. 3:24 to go, and it's still a 1-point game. $3:18 to go as they get it across half court. And a foul up top. Going to be called on Gabe Nix, his first, team's fourth. Both teams have 4 fouls here in quarter number 1. 3:10 to go. They had 3 fouls, did South Fulton, in the first 3 minutes, or less than 3 minutes, I should say. Checking in for South Fulton is going to be number 21, and that's Xander Thiner. Lance with it. 3:08 remaining. Spin, bounces back out. Gives it off to Ramsey. Ramsey looks at the 3, doesn't take it. Gets the guy, defender up in the air, and now from behind, Wilcox is going to pick up the foul. That's team foul number 5 with 2:49 to 4 free throws. At the free throw line, shooting a couple, going to be number 10, Jasper Lideker. Makes the first, and we're tied at 5. First player not named Miller to score. 30-second timeout called by the Suns. We'll keep it here. Tell you that Ron Ebby Auto Sales with locations in Macomb and Augusta. And with 80 years of car sales experience, Ron Ebby Auto Sales is your hometown go-to for your next car. In Macomb on East Jackson Street, stop in and talk to Justin, Jared, or Chris. Or visit www.ronlb.com to check out their inventory. And Adams Experts, looking for top-notch local computer sales and repair services? Call Adams Experts in Quincy at 217-214-3423 for fast, friendly, and affordable assistance. We make technology work. That's Adams Experts, your go-to when your computer goes down. Second one good as well, and a 1-point lead for South Fulton. 6-5. Ramsey with it with 2:40 to go in the first quarter. Northern trying to drive. Gives it to Lance. Lance pulls up. A little up and under move. Can't get it to fall, though. Ball nearly took it away on this rebound, but it's going to get down the floor. Miller with it. That is Thiner. Thiner down low. It was blocked out of bounds on a shot attempt from Clemens by Lance, but you got to give Hudson Ramsey a bunch of credit. He is outsized by a bunch, but he was muscling up down low as best he could. Looks like they're going 2-3 on the inbound. Up top, 3 on the way. Off no good. That was Nix, I believe. Out of bounds, off of Bryson Tanner, and it will be South Fulton basketball, 2:04 to go. .156, 3 on the way. Off no good. Rebound, Lideker. He's going to be fouled by Tanner. Bryson Tanner is going to pick up his 3rd foul. in the first quarter. 1:50 remaining. And it's going to be, Kyler Clemens at the free throw line this time. He'll miss the first. Second one is good. 2-point lead now, 7-5. Northern with it, 1:35 remaining in the first quarter. Three on the way by Lance, off no good. Whitaker tracks it down, bounces it on the baseline. The possession to South Fulton with 1:15 remaining. Driving baseline, off no good. Shot by Thiner. Lance will take it back to the other way with 1 minute remaining. Suns have not scored since early in the quarter. Wilcox drives, dumps it down to Ramsey. Ramsey backs it out, gives it to Cash Lance, and he's going to be fouled on the drive. Foul is going to be called on Kyler Clemens. That'll be his second, team's fifth. Lance is going to have 2 free throws with 44.2 seconds remaining in the first quarter. He's got 2 points. Hits the first. It's the first point since the first couple minutes of the game for Southeastern. Down in the corner, down low, stolen away. Pass intended for Cooper Davis. 28 seconds remaining. Lance with it. Fakes the pass. Man, a lot of contact down there. And now a foul is going to be called on Bryson Tanner. And that's going to be 4 on him. And 2 free throws back the other way. 4 fouls in the first corner on Bryson Tanner. I think. Maybe that was on Owen Northern. No, it was on Bryson Tanner. A couple free throws coming now for Cooper Davis. Team is 3 for 4 from the free throw line in quarter number 1. All of them have been walks down the floor, -1, I guess. 1 was actually on a shot. Checking in is Rost, replacing Tanner. First one's no good. Still a 1-point game, 7-6. Or 7-7, excuse me. He made them both, and he makes that one. It's an 8-7 game, 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Five seconds. Ramsey wide open 3, no good. Tipped by Wilcox. Ramsey tries to get underneath and throw it out to somebody, but that's how the first quarter is going to come to an end. 8-7. South Fulton with the lead over Southeastern. We'll take a quick break. You're watching Adams Fiber coverage of Southeastern Sun Sports on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
When my parents told me they'd be using Adams Experts, I felt a bit replaced. I mean, they always called me to remove their viruses or get their printer connected to Wi-Fi. He even set up their new Roku.
How do I adopt a new son?
But then he taught me a few things. And now, we're like tech brothers.
Adams Experts. Repair, maintenance, and setup for all your home technology needs.
And welcome back to Southeastern High School. You can see the South Fulton cheerleaders on the floor right now. I'll tell you that we will be broadcasting all the games of the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament here on TSSR Game Time Live as McDonough District Hospital brings you tournament coverage of the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament. 26 games over 4 days this year, but 3 days of basketball. It's Saturday, December 27th, Monday, December 29th, Tuesday, December 30th. Find out the first round pairing Sunday night on a live reveal show from Sports Corner at 124 in Macomb. That's December 21st at 4:30 p.m. If you can't be there in person to watch it live and interact with the coaches, watch it right here on TSSR Game Time Live as McDonough District Hospital brings you coverage of the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament. And there is a Ron Elby Auto Sales three-pointer for Owen Northern. He's got 6 points in a game, and the Suns lead by 2. Down low out to Lideker it came. Into the game for, there's a turnaround jumper off, no good. Rebound, there's nobody there, all by his lonesome, and a putback for Cooper Davis, and we're tied at 10. Wilcox to Northern. Northern has been hot from the three-point range here in this second game. And a turnover right down the lane. Nobody stops the ball, and a foul's going to be called. Into the game and picking up a foul, Tristan Hester, I do believe. His first, team's first of the quarter. Two shots coming for number 13, Jackson Miller. He's the team's leading scorer. But he misses that one for South Fulton. 6:48 to go. We're tied at 10. 4 of 6 from the charity stripe in the first quarter. He missed them both, and that time it's going to be a foul called on Cooper Davis as he gives the big push. 1 foul apiece. Also in the game for Southeastern, Gunnar Walker, number 14. 10-10 the score. Lance walks it up. It's Walker, Hester, Lance, Wilcox, and Northern on the floor for Southeastern. There's a steal again, knocked away from Lance. Back the other way it comes in a hurry. Coming down with it was Miller. He's going to back it back out. He's got wide open down low. Lideker, he misses that one. That's Clemens, excuse me. Off, no good. Rebound to Northern. Back the other way it goes. I don't know if he even got rim. Lance is going to drive this time. And a double dribble call. Another turnover for the Suns. 6:12 to go. And a double dribble called the other way. Anything you can do, I can do better. Suns were 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Trailed 8-7 at the end of the first quarter. We're tied at 10 here on the strength of a 3 from Chase Northern. Lance is going to try a 3 from the left corner now. It's short. A rebound to Carithers. He tries to outlet it. He does. That was pretty close to a travel. But he didn't quite, I don't think, have possession of it. Carithers with it again. Now he's going to come to Nix. Nix is going to be, he called for the travel. 5:43 to go. Still 10-10. Northern to the baseline, and Lefty gets the shot up and in. Northern has 8 in the first half. The ball tipped around, finally goes right into the hands of Lideker, who was just waiting in the right spot at the right time. He gets the bucket to fall. We're tied at 12, a timeout on the floor. The charge to South Fulton. It's a 30-second timeout. Game being brought to you tonight by McDonough District Hospital. McDonough District Hospital Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation provides patients of all ages with exceptional care in 4 convenient locations. Every patient receives one-on-one appointment times with a licensed staff member who develops a personalized recovery and treatment plan to turn your setback into a comeback. MDH, your community physical therapy partner for growing our legacy, one patient at a time. 5:14 to go. We're tied at 12 here as we work to the end of the first half. Second quarter action from Southeastern High School. You're watching Adams Fiber coverage of Southeastern Sun Sports on TSSR. Walker drives, pulls a shot up, leaves it short. Tristan with the rebound. Hester is going to get a couple free throws as Tristan Hester gets the rebound. Second foul of the quarter called on South Fulton. It's on number 10, Jasper Lideker. That's his second. Hester will be looking for his first points of the game from the free throw line with 4:58 remaining in the quarter. First one is good. Very, very young Southeastern team. Some young players playing for South Fulton as well. We'll talk a little bit about that as we move along. There's a rebound by Lance. It's going to go off of Southeastern and an over and back call. Lance got the rebound, tried to get it out to Hester in a hurry. It went off Hester's hands, and Northern wasn't tall enough to grab it. The referee wouldn't catch it for him, so I don't think that's part of the referee's job necessarily. But Lance is going to pick up the foul right there. That'll be his first. Bryson Tanner started this game. He's got 4 fouls. He picked them all up in the first quarter. He'll probably not see a lot of action for a while. 13-12. Suns with a 1-point lead. Carithers with it. A steal by Walker. Gunnar Walker back the other way. Leans in, tries to get contact, doesn't get it, but gets the bucket. Gunnar Walker with 2. And it's 15-12. Suns with a 3-point lead again. Steal nearly twice. Finally going to get down to Miller, and Miller pump fakes, gets Lance up in the air, and then finishes. Jackson Miller has got 6 points and cuts the lead back to 1. I'm sorry, it is the second quarter, folks. I forgot to change that. I apologize. A turnover. Back the other way. Oh, what a look down low, and a basket up and in for Brian Parker. He gets his first 2, and the Rebels take a 1-point lead, 16-15. They led 8-7 at the end of the first quarter. So both teams have scored 8 points here in quarter number 2. 3 on the way by Northern, off no good. Lance gets the turnover. He puts it up and in. Cash Lance has 6 points. Owen Northern with 8 points, leads all scorers for Southeastern. Nice bounce pass down to the baseline. Jumper good. And that is Jack Miller again. Back and forth we go. This was like the JV contest. There was spurts of really good basketball where they scored a lot of points, and then there was even longer spurts of not scoring any points. Wilcox gives it to Hester up top. Under 3 minutes to go in the first half now. Northern with it. Northern's going to drive, puts the shot up high off the glass, no good. Hester, a lot of contact. Going to go off of Hester, and it'll be South Fulton basketball. Wilcox takes a seat. Ramsey back in for Southeastern. And a traveling, no, we're going to call a foul. It's going to be on Tristan, or Gunnar Walker. We'll see. It is Gunnar Walker, I think. Walker's going to pick up his first. No, his second. Shot up and good. Steiner getting his first 2. Rebels match their largest lead of the game at 3, 20-17. Gunnar Walker goes to Hester. Spins around, loses it, tips it out, picked up by Lance. Lance tries to drive. Man, is he getting mugged down there. Kicks it out. Northern for 3. He's off, no good. Rebound coming back the other way in a hurry. Near us at this end. Gunnar Walker's going to pick up another foul. Wilcox checks back in. That's team foul number 4, 3rd on Gunnar Walker. That was a pretty ticky-tack one there. Miller, pull-up jumper, baseline, off no good. Rebound to Hester. Under 2 minutes to go, 1:55 remaining in the first half. Wilcox looked at the 3, didn't take it, has it tipped away. It's going to be picked up. And now Hester's going to pick up a foul. It'll be his second, I think. Unless I gave, it is Hester's second. Team foul number 5, and we're going to have some free throws coming for Gabe Nix. He wears number 3. He has not scored yet tonight. Trying to build on his team's largest lead of 3 points. First one off, no good. Lance had to hold on to the ball while the official tied his shoe. Can't have the officials tripping. Make sure they got those shoes tied. Both of them off, no good. Northern with it, top of the key, 1:35 left in the first half. 3-point lead for South Fulton. Southeastern has led much of this half. Was it touched by South Fulton or no? It was, yes. "30-second timeout going to be called by Southeastern. We'll keep it here. This game being brought to you by Sports Corner at 124, Macomb's original local sports bar. Sports Corner at 124. With a focus on local sports, catch WIU games and many of the TSSR Game Time live broadcasts at Sports Corner at 124. All enjoying your favorite cold drinks and some of the best food in West Central Illinois. Get their specials. Wednesday is their $1 wing night. Thursday is their steak night. They have some of the best steaks in Macomb, no doubt about it. They're going to have some specials for us on Sunday night during the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament live reveal show. You'll be able to watch that here or watch it in person. Come hang out with some of the coaches and enjoy some fun for the night. How is that not a foul? You know how it's not, because they didn't call it. That's how it's not a foul. 1:15 remaining. That was a pass to the face. That was a little high. Ramsey with it. 1:08 remaining. Northern now as Carruthers tried to get in. Nix tried to get in the lane there. Wilcox getting into Hester. Hester shot up off, no good. Gets the rebound, and foul's going to be called on the floor. It's going to be on number 10, Jasper Lideker, his third, team's third. Checking back in, number 13, Jackson Miller. Lideker is going to take a seat with 3 fouls. 52.9 seconds remaining. Ball inbounded to Lance. Back to Hester. Back to Lance. To Northern, excuse me. His 3 is good. His third Ronaby Auto Sales triple of the night. He's got 8 points in the quarter, and we're tied at 20. Ball tipped away. Now the Suns, with 25 seconds remaining, have a chance to wait for one shot and take a lead into the locker room at halftime. if they can hold it to the final shot, at least they, worst case scenario, will be tied at the halfway point. Down in the corner to Lance. Down low to Hester. My goodness. Carithers. Off, no good. .4 seconds left as Northern knocked that one out of bounds. No shot to end the first half. We will start over again in the second half. We're knotted at 20 apiece. You're watching Adams Fiber coverage of Southeastern Sun Sports on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
We're at halftime here. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by McDonough District Hospital. Our guest, Tim Piper from MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation. Welcome.
Thank you much.
Tim, let's talk more about your background. Can you fill the viewers in on your experience, both education, teaching, and now at MDH?
Well, my background spans over 30 years of a combination of teaching, researching, conducting research, and training clients, athletes, and special populations. Over those 30 years, I have coached hundreds of different athletes for powerlifting and weightlifting, as well as preparing athletes for sport performance. I taught for 30 plus years in a university setting, and I've made the transition now to the private sector and excited about the opportunity.
You have your PhD.
Mm-hmm.
What other certifications you have? Namely, let's talk about your sport or your strength and conditioning.
Yeah. I am a certified strength and conditioning specialist through the National Strength and Conditioning Association. That's one of the common certifications you see people get in sport performance settings, one of the first ones people get usually. I'm also a national level coach for USA Weightlifting, and I've had certifications in functional movement screens and things along those lines too, some specialties.
Your PhD is in?
It's actually adult education, higher education. My master's degree and bachelor's degrees are both in exercise science or exercise physiology.
Well, looking back to 2025, I was trying to think, what's a good word to sum up 2025 for you? The only word I could think of was busy.
Very, yes. So in the transition, trying to get the performance center set up at the clinic in Lafayette, I've been in charge of purchasing, setting up, organizing the facility out there, as well as doing some work conditioning and some personal training out there already, and getting ready for sport performance classes as well as other courses.
Go back to the beginning. This is something that has been in the works for, I would say, a few years now. One of those dreams that finally become a reality. You mentioned North Lafayette Clinic, and that's where our sports performance center is. Start at the beginning when it came to how you wanted to have that vision for it. And I know you and Phyllis McLeod did a lot of work on this. Phyllis, the director of sports med and rehab. A lot of work went into this, but the vision of it, where did you start?
Well, it goes back years, really, but I've always been involved in training athletes at all levels, and having the chance to actually set up something new, something different in this community is great, I think. I've been limited over the years just because of availability. Now they have more availability. The idea of setting up a center that takes someone from the injured state, rehabilitation, and then beyond that, and increasing human performance is really something that I think we've needed for a long time. So the idea of taking someone all the way through the full process from injured all the way through, once the DPTs are done, taking them to the next step of performance has really been the focus of everything. Trying to increase as much as possible human performance.
You had an open space, trying to do a layout and design with equipment. Once you talk to the viewers about some of the equipment pieces that you've bought and your thought process for the whole layout of the center.
Okay, the center's set up so that we've got a mix of everything you need for fitness and sport performance. Some of the main unique things we've got, aside from the typical dumbbells, barbells, and cardio machines, we have some piece of equipment such as a turf track, which no one in the area has really, so we can simulate turf sprints, agility work. We also have some Atlas stones or Atlas balls for conditioning that's a little bit different than most people have to simulate more work tasks or strongman competition type events even. And then we have Jacob's ladders, which is essentially a bear crawl on an incline.
And you can do injury prevention, strength and conditioning, you name it. You can develop a program really for anybody from that age group.
Yeah. And the idea is to try and make every stage of development, to cover every stage of development. And so we end up with Tucker Stevens is going to be helping with this as well a lot, taking the sixth graders on up. They'll be doing remedial work and basic work to learn how to move better, all the way through to the professional or the college athlete and professional level possibly to actually improve performance and maximize speed, power, quickness, strength, agility.
How many times through the years have you heard, I wish my child could get bigger, faster, stronger?
Oh, it's countless. Yes. Happens all the time. And that's something that we always work on is trying to improve, again, all types of athleticism. But those are the big things you hear about.
What's the best part of your job?
I just like the people. It's fun to work here. It's working with the clients is always fun. And I've always liked helping people.
And cardiac rehab, we should mention cardiac rehab. You
Yeah.
also assist with that program as well.
Yeah, when they're a shorter person or there's need for it because of people taking time off, whatever else it is, I've been covering there for a while, and that's really been fun. Again, I always like helping people, and I've been helping people of all populations for years and years, and it's just fun to hear their stories and help them improve their life.
Well, if they have questions about the Sports Performance Center, they can call out to the North Lafayette Clinic. You can also go to mdh.org, and we do have photos of the center online. Tim, we want to thank you for your time today.
Thank you very much.
Tim Piper, MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation. When we return, it's second half action. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by McDonough District Hospital.
The KitchenAid fan-enabled Pro Dry system combines a heating element and fan for optimal drying performance. It circulates hot air around dishes to give them a thorough dry. Choose the extended Pro Dry option to add an extra 15 minutes of heated drying for loads that need it. Dishes come out dry and sparkling, ready for more enjoying.
Every McDonough District Hospital sports medicine and rehabilitation patient receives one-on-one appointment times with a licensed staff member. They develop a personalized recovery and treatment plan to turn your setback into a comeback. We offer physical and occupational therapy, vestibular rehabilitation, speech-language pathology, cardiac and pulmonary rehabilitation, dry needling, and pelvic floor therapy. MDH, your community physical therapy partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
It's hard to stop a train.
I'm Lindsay Schaefer. I'm a physical therapist specializing in pelvic floor physical therapy here at McDonough District Hospital Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation. Young women, a lot of them have pelvic pain. They don't realize that it's something that they don't have to live with anymore. It's very common for people to have urinary leakage. And I always say it's common, but it's not normal. It's not something you need to live with. I also focus on hip pain, back pain. It's all kind of connected. Any age really can benefit from it.
Welcome back here to Southeastern High School as we get ready to go for the second half of this contest between South Fulton and Southeastern. In Augusta, Illinois, you're watching Adams Fiber coverage of Southeastern Sun Sports on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. I'm Dwayne Hulett. Looking at some stats here from the first half. Leading scorer in the game, Chase Northern with 11 points on the strength of 3 LB Auto Sales three-pointers. 6 points for Cash Lance, 2 points for Gunnar Walker, 1 point for Tristan Hester. They've got 20 after scoring 13 in the second quarter. For South Fulton, their leading scorer with 8 points is Jackson Miller. He's 0 for 2 from the free throw line, though. 3 points for Cooper Davis, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 4 points for Jasper Lideker. He's 2 for 2 from the free throw line. 1 point for Kyler Clemens, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. No points, but 0 of 2 from the free throw line for Gabe Nix. They are just 4 of 10 from the charity stripe. The Suns, on the other hand, 3 of 4 as we get ready to go with quarter number 3. Once again, in Augusta, Illinois, Southeastern High School. Southeastern Sun Sports brought to you by Adams Fiber. Carrither's going to drive, gets it into the lane, swiped away, gathered back. 7:45 remaining. Nix, jumper left short, picked up by Hester. Lance will walk it down. Bryson Tanner not on the floor. He's got 4 fouls. Gunnar Walker is on the floor. He's got 3 fouls. Nobody else really in foul trouble. A couple fouls for Hester, a couple fouls for Billingsley for the Suns. 7:22 remaining. Gunnar Walker with it over there. And he travels. There was some contact there, but I think the ball was stopped and he did come down, which would make it a travel. Could have been a jump ball even, maybe. 7:10 to go here. Third quarter action from Southeastern High School. That's Gabe Nix with it for South Fulton. Boy, a big push by, is that Walker or Hester? That was Walker. They are fighting down there. Walker's got 3 fouls. He's got to be careful. That looked like a travel as well. They've been pretty eager on the travel call. Surprised that one wasn't called. I mean, in all honesty, a lot of games it's not called, but they've been pretty happy with the travel calls tonight, both in the JV contest and the varsity, even though it's different officials. They've been pretty consistent on calling a lot of travels. That's been kind of a theme for us the last couple of nights. We did a Macomb girls game against West Hancock last night, and there was more travels called last night than I've seen called in a long, long time. I don't know if that's – oh, nice no-look pass down to Hester, and he's going to draw the foul. That was Wilcox with a nice no-look pass. It's going to be Clemens picking up his 3rd foul. First of the second half. Still tied at 20, 6:23 to go. Hester at the free throw line. He's 1 or 2 for the night, making him 2 for 3. He's got 2 points now. Suns with the lead. And he hits them both. The JV game was won by Southeastern 36-32. South Fulton lost by 4, and I bet they missed 10 free throws, if not more than that. There's Hester going to pick up a foul as he went to spot A, and the ball went to spot B, and he ran into Lideker along the way. Hester picks up his 3rd foul, team foul number 1. Down low. Shot up and rattles it in. I believe that's Miller. We'll wait and see when he gets down here. Make sure I can see it. Those numbers are not very visible from a distance. It is Miller. He gets his first 2 of the 3rd quarter, and it's tied at 22. Wilcox to Northern. As it's Clemens and Hester's going to get the foul. Yep, he cleared him out. That's a good call. That was too obvious. Billingsley's going to check in for Hester, who picks up foul number 4. Just a little too obvious for Tristan Hester. Clemens and he were fighting hard down low. Billingsley in, and they're putting shoulders into everybody. This is a very physical contest. There's Miller again for 3. Jackson Miller has 5 here in the quarter, and it's a 3-point lead for the Rebels. Lance down low, has it blocked, comes up with it, and a foul's going to be called. See who they called it on. It was on number 13, Jackson Miller, his second, team's second. Lance back down to Gunnar Walker. Walker's turnaround is blocked. Miller back the other way in a hurry. Northern is there to cut him off. Gets a hand on him. Spin around, shot up and in. Jackson Miller taking control of this one. He's got 7 points in the quarter and a largest lead of the game for South Fulton with 4:58 to go. He's got 15 points in the game now. 3 off, no good. Lance with Walker with the rebound and the putback. Gunnar Walker gets his second bucket of the night, And a timeout charged to Southeastern. It's a full timeout because that's all they've got left. They've got 2 fulls remaining. 4 timeouts remaining for South Fulton with 4:42 to go in the third quarter. It's 27-24. We'll take a quick break. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH.
When my parents told me they'd be using Adams Experts, I felt a bit replaced. I mean, they always called me to remove their viruses or get their printer connected to Wi-Fi. He even set up their new Roku.
How do I adopt a new son?
But then he taught me a few things. And now, we're like tech brothers.
Adams Experts. Repair, maintenance, and setup for all your home technology needs.
And welcome back. Once again, don't forget, Sunday, the live reveal show for the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament. You'll be able to see that here on TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. But go take advantage of the specials on Sunday at Sports Corner at 1:24 and watch it live. You get to interact with the coaches. There'll probably be a few players there. So come hang out with us and watch it live. But if you can't do that, check it out on TSSR Game Time Live as McDonough District Hospital brings you all the coverage of the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament. There's a travel. Oh, they're going to call a foul? They're calling a foul. They're calling a foul. We'll call Owen Northern with a push. That's the first foul on Owen Northern. And they're going to take a timeout. South Fulton takes a timeout. After all that. So South Fulton will have 3 timeouts. Southeastern, as we said, down to 2. But back to what I was talking about. The Macomb Western Holiday Tournament this year, one of the best tournaments and longest running tournaments in the state. Macomb or holidaybasketball.com. Check out it's one of the, Chris Derry does one of the best sites in all of tournament basketball in Illinois. Tons and tons and tons of information on there. You can see all the rosters, team photos. You'll be able to watch all the games there, links there for all the games. I mean, it's just phenomenal. So go check out holidaybasketball.com. There's a 3 on the way by Nix, left it short. Ball on the ground, picked up by Lance. And back the other way it goes, 4:20 remaining. It is a 3-point game, 27-24. South Fulton leads the Suns. Tons and tons of basketball for these youngsters here. Down low to Walker. Walker kicks it out up top. Northern for 3, left wing, no good. Down low's Walker. Didn't throw it until he landed, so it's out of bounds. I couldn't see his feet. 3:55 to go. Kind of thought that they might, they've called a lot of fouls, but man, they've not called a lot of fouls. And they started calling everything early, keeping it kind of touchy. But they've kind of let it go here in the middle 2 quarters. Nix with it, 3:24 remaining. There's Lideker, who's playing with 3 fouls. Nix, oh, nice pass, and a foul is going to be called on Walker as he got it in to Clemens. That's going to be 4 on Gunnar Walker. Tristan Hester and Gunnar Walker did not play the first quarter. They've played a quarter and a half, essentially, and they both have 4 fouls. First one is good for Clemens. He's 2 for 3 from the free throw line. Makes it a 2-possession game or a 1-possession game if you're like our friend B.J. Stone. Second one off, no good. Rebound to Northern. Because you can technically in one possession score 4 points if you're fouled on a 3-point attempt. There's a 3 off, no good. As Ramsey's in the game. Knocked it down court. Oh, blocked short, left off, right side. Rebound put back, no good. Oh, and Northern got the rebound that time. 2:50 remaining. Goes to Walker. Walker for 3, right wing is off, no good. Gabe Nix with the rebound. He'll take it back the other way. That was Parker, Brian Parker. There's a 3 on the way by Miller. It's off, no good. Lance with the rebound. He rebounded that one out of self-defense. Came right to him. He's going to try and spin, and he's going to be fouled. I got it. Sorry about that. Had to go get the basketball again. Foul was on the floor. Foul is on number 11, Kyler Clemens, his 4th. 3rd team foul. Ramsey to inbound. Gets it to Lance. It's not Lance as in Lance something, but Cash Lance. This time he's going to get fouled and a couple free throws. See who it's on. Maybe on Lideker. Nope, it's going to be on 12, Brian Parker. That'll be his first. That's a much better foul for South Fulton. A couple free throws coming for Cash Lance. He's 2 for 2 on the night. Rattled it around, got the shooter's touch. Get it to fall. Second free throw off, no good. 28-25, back to a true one-possession game. Gibbs with it. 2:05 remaining here in quarter number 3. And a foul is going to be called. He's going to be on Northern. Yeah, gave him a little push, knocked him down. Second foul, 4th, make it 5. So Lideker, with 3 fouls of his own, is going to be at the free throw line. He's 2 for 2 from the free throw line. He's the only one that's 2 for perfect from the free throw line. It's shot free throws now. Not anymore. I jinxed him. Tristan Hester's 3 for 4. Lance is 3 for 4. Gets the second one, so he's 3 for 4 as well. Back to a 4-point game. 1:50 remaining in the third quarter. Northern with it. Got it from Wilcox. Lance trying to go between the legs, lost the dribble. Northern with 1:25 remaining. 3 top of the key, well off the mark to the left. That was Thiner, who didn't even see the ball coming off the rim. Lance going to put up the shot. He's going to get 2 free throws. It'd be 2 either way, whether it was on the floor or not. Both teams have 5. That foul is on number 12, Brian Parker, and I'm giggling because 5 fouls apiece for the two teams, so everybody's shooting bonus the rest of the way. Lance at the free throw line, I'll tell you in a second. Here hits the first. The official, usually they say a push or on the arm. The official says, gave the number and then hit himself in the head. Lance's second one is good as well. He hits them both. It's a 2-point game, 29-27. He is 5 of 6 from the charity stripe in the contest. Oh, man, barely saved that in. There's a long 2 bouncing around, and Lance comes down with the rebound. That was Cooper Davis with the shot. Ramsey. He was guarded by Thiner. And a traveling violation called as he stepped on Liddiker's foot. Liddiker goes out. Jackson Miller checks back in. Miller had 7 quick points to open the quarter, but has been silent. Oh, now Wilcox with the steal on the inbound. Going to get it to Northern with 32 seconds remaining. Ramsey wanted the 3, didn't take it. Comes up to Lance with 26 seconds remaining. Billingsley is back in the game as well. I missed that. Northern, oh, a nice little cut without the basketball. Did it earlier in the JV game and gets the bucket to fall there. We're tied again. That's the first points for Northern. He's got 13. And a traveling called. .7 seconds remaining. All the way to half court. They're going to pick it up there. Does Lance. Into the corner. Ramsey for 3. Good! An LB Auto Sales 3 for Hudson Ramsey. And at the end of 3 quarters of play, the Southeastern Suns come from behind to take a 3-point lead. 32-29. We'll be back with the final 8 minutes after this on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
My name is Chelsea Cunningham. I'm a nurse practitioner with the cardiology department here at McDonough District Hospital. Cardiology is like a big puzzle. A lot of things can be traced back to the heart, and to see somebody in your office at the beginning of the process really down on themselves and, not feeling like their best self, and I think in their mind never really thinking that they're going to recover from that, to fast forward 6 months where they're back doing things they once did. It's the ultimate goal, and I love to see it happen.
When my parents told me they'd be using Adam's experts, I felt a bit replaced. I mean, they always called me to remove their viruses or get their printer connected to Wi-Fi. He even set up their new Roku.
How do I adopt a new son?
But then he taught me a few things. And now, we're like tech brothers.
Adams Experts. Repair, maintenance, and setup for all your home technology needs.
And welcome back as the ball is inbounded for the start of the final 8 minutes. 4th quarter action underway. Suns basketball with a 3-point lead. Ramsey with it. He comes to Wilcox. Ramsey hit the triple at the end of the 3rd quarter to give his team a 3-point lead. They trailed by as many as 5 in the quarter. Here's Lance driving, lays it up and in. A 5-point lead for the Suns. Double digits now for Lance. Gibbs, reverse layup, left it up underneath the basket. Lance comes down with it. 7:22 to go, a chance to build on a 2-possession lead. Lance still on the dribble. Comes to Ramsey on the left wing. Six of 14 from the charity stripe in the game is South Fulton. That's off of South Fulton. And Clemens out of bounds. 6:58 to go. Still Southeastern basketball. 8 of 10 from the charity stripe for the Suns. Ramsey's going to have to track it down all the way in the backcourt. He's got Davis guarding him. He goes to Billingsley. 6:45. Walker and Tristan Hester on the bench with 4 fouls apiece. Billingsley's got 3. Bryson Tanner has 4 as well. Forcing it up was Northern, and then Northern's going to go over the back and get the foul called. The first of the quarter for the Suns. Third of the game for Northern. Timeout to tie a shoe down there. It looks like number 23. It is number 23, Cooper Davis. Lideker to inbound. Wilcox has gotten several steals early, just pressuring down the floor. He lays on. They're going to call Wilcox with the foul. And that'll be the second on the team. Hayden Wilcox picks up his second foul. 6:29 to go, 5-point lead for the Suns. Lideker's going to inbound near half court on the right side of the floor of the offense, which is South Fulton at that end of the floor. And a little loop going, nothing there. Comes into the backcourt to Clemens. We'll touch on some foul trouble in a minute for these two teams. Billingsley gets the steal. A lot of hands going on loose balls and so on. Northern looks at the three, doesn't take it, drives, puts up the shot, up and in. Chase Northern gets another bucket. He's got 15, a tie for the game high with Jackson Miller. There's Clemens. Jump stop, and they're going to call another foul, this one on Billingsley. Billingsley's going to pick up his third foul. 36-29, Suns with a 7-point lead. It's 3 possessions right now. Nix lays one up, kind of leaned in and laid it up. 5:45 to go. The Suns have the basketball, no hurry here, up by 7. There's no audio. There's no audio. It says there's audio. Are you getting audio now? Nancy, are you getting audio now? It says there's audio. Shows that there's audio. I can hear it. It looks like it's coming across the board. Is that better? I don't know. I'll turn it down a little bit, but it's going out the board. It's coming through OBS. It should be getting audio. There's a steal by Davis. He dumps it off, shot up and in. See who that is. That's Clemens getting the bucket. First 2 points of the quarter for South Fulton. It's back to a 5-point game. There's Wilcox. .445 to go, 36-31 lead. Wilcox got it from Lance on the dribble now. Into the corner. Lance for 3, off no good. Rebound by Davis. Cooper Davis has been an important part of this game, but he still throws that one away. 3-on-1 break. Northern lays it up and drops it in. Northern's got 17 now. There's Miller, who has been quiet since early in the second half with the basketball now. 4:05 left in the basketball game. And now Northern's going to pick up foul number 4. Team foul number 4. I told you we were going to talk about foul trouble. Bryson Tanner, 4 fouls in the first quarter. He's still got 4. Chase Northern now has 4, all in the second half. Tristan Hester has 4. Gunnar Walker has 4. 3 on the way, no good. Tipped out and picked up. It was tipped out by Ramsey, picked up by Wilcox. He gets to Lance. 3:50 remaining. .342 remaining. Coming up, making him get the count, but nobody's counting. Northern with it. Going to give it off to Wilcox. Back to Northern. Northern for 3, no good. Ball tipped around, picked up by Clemens. Down the court, Jackson Miller, a reverse layup. Timeout on the floor. It's a 3-point game. Make it a 5-point game. I forgot about Northern's other bucket. Clemens gets the bucket. He's got 4 in the quarter. 3:14 left. So here we go. This is where we're at. 4 fouls for Bryson Tanner. 4 fouls for Chase Northern. He is still on the floor. Tristan Hester has 4. Gunnar Walker has 4. Clarence Billingsley has 3. He's on the floor. Lance, who's been playing the entire game, has 1. Hayden Wilcox, who has played the vast majority of the game, has 2. Chase Northern has played the entire game as well. He's got 4, as I said. Not as bad of foul trouble, but still a few key players in a little bit of foul trouble with 3:14 to go. Kyler Clemens, who scored all 4 of their points in the fourth quarter for South Fulton, has 4 fouls. Jasper Lideker has played much of the second half with 3 fouls. 2 for Brian Parker. Both of them came in the third quarter. Jackson Miller has a couple. So not nearly as many fouls, and they only have 1. So I know they got a foul to get them, don't they? They got to. The key is going to be now is they've got 3 fouls to give in 3:14 if they stay behind. See if they can remember to get those fouls, because you got to give them away in order to get the other team to shoot. I know it's a double foul scenario, but we've seen it so many times this year. Northern's going to drive again, puts the shot up, and it won't go in. He can't foul. And they don't want him to shoot that shot, I don't think. And there's another steal. Billingsley comes up with it. And they want him to slow down. Coach is sitting there, come on, slow down. Head coach Jordan Harris saying, come on, boys, let's slow down. We don't have to shoot. We got a 5-point lead. Stay out top. Ramsey goes out there to get it. 2:35 to go. Every second you run one off makes it harder to get those fouls that they need to get a little bit later. I completely agree with what they're trying to do here and run the clock down a little bit. 2:23 to go. Lance with it now. As South Fulton is up in the grill trying to force a turnover, but you've got to give Southeastern credit to this point. They have held on to the basketball and break the distance, and Gabe Nix is going to be called for the foul. It's only the second on the team of the quarter, so a long way to go with 2:11 to go. Gabe Nix is picking up his second foul. Carithers checking back in. Cooper Davis checks out. Northern to inbound in front of his own bench. 2:10 remaining, and that clock started fast. Lance has it, gives it to Ramsey. So we approach the 2-minute mark. 2 minutes to go, 2 minutes left. A 5-point lead for the Suns. They've had the ball for nearly a minute here. Down to Ramsey. Ramsey's going to have it trapped in the corner, thrown away. Now they're going to lose it. Carithers is going to track it down with 1:44 remaining. Lideker with it. He's going to lose it. It's going to be bounced right back out to Jackson Miller. Miller reverse layup, up and in. It's a 3-point game. Miller gets his first 2 since early in the second half. 3 points, 1:25 to go, but a lot of fouls to give. And a foul on the floor, I would imagine. But it's only foul number 3. Foul is on number 3. It's foul number 3, and there's 1:23 to go. It's 38-35. A lot of threes involved in this one right now. Southeastern with the lead. To get it into Lance. They try to double team him, can't do it. 1:15. Northern going to drive. Puts up the reverse layup, gets it to fall. A 5-point lead for Southeastern. 1:05 remaining. And Billingsley's going to pick up a foul, and 2 free throws coming for South Fulton. Billingsley has 4 fouls now. 5 Southeastern Suns players with 4 fouls. 1:06 remain. 2 free throws coming for Kyler Clemens, who also has 4 fouls. He misses the first. They are 6 of 15 from the free throw line is South Fulton. 40-35, a 5-point lead for South Fulton, or for Southeastern, excuse me. Clemens misses both. The ball's tipped around and saved in. Gabe Nix. 3 on the way, left short, rebound, put up and in. That is Lideker with it. Timeout, Southeastern. Or South Fulton, excuse me. Timeout, South Fulton. They will be down to 1 timeout. They've cut the lead back to 3 again. 55.5 seconds remaining. They still have a foul to give, though, so they can play some really, really hard, tight defense on this inbound if they want to, because the foul won't hurt them. They've got to get that foul anyway, down by 3, so you might as well play really hard, tight defense here and see if you can get the other team to turn the ball over without you getting the foul call. We'll see if they get it or not. 5-3 is the fouls. South Fulton shooting the rest of the way. Suns in serious, serious foul trouble. Chase Northern, their leading scorer with 19 points, has 4 fouls. But once again, South Fulton still has a foul to give. So if I was in that huddle, in South Fulton's huddle, and I was one of the coaches, any of the coaches, I would be saying we're going to play full court defense as tight as we can play it. I want you to lay on whoever has you are guarding. Lay on them, hold them, get in front of them, do everything you can to try to get in the way to get a turnover. If we get a foul called, we're okay with that because we got a foul to give. Hester with it. Back to Lance. They got a foul to give. They got to get a foul call, and they're not doing it. That try, I think they tried that time. Carithers, though, knocked it out of bounds. With 48.7 seconds left, it goes right back to the same thing. You want to foul here, or you want to play as tough a defense on the inbound as you can. You're going to get it in to Lance. Lance is double-teamed in the backcourt. He's going to get it down court to Northern. Northern shot up and in. 5-point lead again. Not sure that you really needed to take that shot. 3 on the way. It's off, no good. Down low, Hester is jumping with Miller, I believe, and it's a jump ball, possession to South Fulton. South Fulton still got a foul to give. Checking in. No, that's Jackson Miller checking in now. So that must have been Clemens down there he was fighting with. Looking to inbound. Out top, Lideker. 30 seconds left. Carithers out to Miller. Miller for 3. Good! Timeout. South Fulton with 22.3 seconds left. Jackson Miller hits the triple. And it's 42-40. Must have only hit a 2 there, folks. I apologize. It's 42-40. 22.3 seconds left, but they still have a foul. They still have a foul before they can force foul shots. Southeastern took that shot. Northern had to good look at the layup, so he took it, which I can't really blame him, but at the same time, you want to run clock out there up by 3. But the big, big hit for Jackson Miller from triple, and it is coming down to the wire here at Southeastern High School. You're watching Adams Fiber coverage of Southeastern Sports on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Once again, double teaming Lance. Get it in to Northern. 20 seconds. Northern still on the dribble. And a foul called on Carithers. Or a timeout. Foul is going to be on Carithers. That'll be the 4th on the Rebels. That'll be his first, so he's got plenty. Miller coming back in. .4 seconds remaining. Every foul is free throws the rest of the way now. Northern to inbound again. Going to get it back to Lance. Over to, but they're going to call a foul. Bailed him out a little bit there. Helped him out. I think it's going to be Carithers again. Lance will be shooting free throws. It is going to be on Carithers. Team foul number 5 for South Fulton. Cash Lance at the free throw line. He's got 2 points in the quarter. He's got 11 points for the game, 12.9 seconds left. 2 free throws coming here for the freshman. Listed at 6'1". He's played the entire game. He misses the first. He's played the entire game. He played 3 quarters plus of the fresh soft game as well. He is got to be a tired young man. Second free throw. Off the back iron, no good. Miller with it. Into the corner, 3 for Lineker, no good. Lance with the rebound, 5 seconds. And a foul's going to be called. Foul is going to be on Gabe Nix, and they say that's his 5th. I didn't have him for 4. I had him for 3, but he fouls out. 3.6 seconds left. Cash Lance at the free throw line. Missed his last 2. Made this one. A 3-point game. Timeout on the floor. Charge to the Rebels. They have no timeouts remaining. Actually, they called their last one earlier. This one was called by Southeastern. 43-40. Southeastern with the lead. 3.6 seconds left. Cash Lance has another free throw coming. If he can get the second one, it will pretty much ice the contest. Got to have a blue down low, they're saying. It's 2 free throws coming here, or 1 free throw coming. He made the first. Second one will be an icer if he can make it. And he does not. 3 on the way. Carithers, Miller, that's it. Southeastern wins. 43-40. Southeastern gets the win. We'll tell you about the scoring here as I add them up. I'm missing 2 points for South Fulton somewhere. So we'll talk about that. So I will tell you that we are missing 2 points for South Fulton. Not sure which 2 I'm missing. .21 points, a game high for Chase Northern. So here's some stats for you. Unofficial, of course. Game high 21 points for Chase Northern, 12 points for Cash Lance, the only two players in double figures. I have their points correct. 4 points for Gunnar Walker, 3 points on 3 of 4 free throw shooting for Tristan Hester, and 3 points for Hudson Ramsey, who that 3 points from Hudson Ramsey at the end of the third quarter might have been the most important basket of the game, in all honesty. 9 of 14 from the charity stripe, but they were 8 of 10 from free throw line going into the fourth quarter. They're just 1 of 4 in quarter number 4 for Southeastern in the win. 20 points to lead the Rebels for Jackson Miller, but he was 0 of 2 from the free throw line. Gabe Nix, no points, 0 of 2 from the free throw line. Jasper Lideker, 5 points, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Kyler Clemens, 6 points, 4 of them in the fourth quarter. He was 2 of 6 from the charity stripe, though. Two points for Brian Parker, 2 points for Xander Thiner, and 3 points on 1 of 2 free throws and a bucket for Cooper Davis. 6 of 16 from the free throw line is what I had South Fulton for. So once again, final score, 43-40. Southeastern with the varsity win and the JV win. They won 36-32 in the JV contest, 43-40 in the varsity contest. You've been watching Adams Fiber coverage of Southeastern Sun Sports on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. I'm Dwayne Hulett. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, we got the Great Western Shootout. 8 games tomorrow. They added a game at the end of the day for the girls that got snowed out last weekend. And then we will have the reveal show, the live reveal show on Sunday from Sports Corner at 124 for the Macomb Western Holiday Tournaments. And then we were done with broadcasts until that Macomb Western Holiday Tournament. That will be Saturday the 27th, Monday the 29th, and Tuesday the 30th. All those games brought to you by McDonough District Hospital on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. So I'm Dwayne Hulett. Thanks for watching. We'll hope to see you very soon. Once again, final score, 43-40. Southeastern with the win over South Fulton. See you.